Welcome to a brief video on my language learning application, which consists mainly of dictation exercises based on data from Mozilla Common Voice. I'm going to try to transcribe this right now. Okay, I misspelled elektrifizieren. I forgot a syllable. And you see that we have a diff provided to us by Neil Fraser's library, diff-match-patch, which I've inserted into my Java backend. So once again, the data is coming from Common Voice Corpus 1 for German, which consists of many audio files with transcript. I'm not sure how many in this recorded hours, about 130. So that means about 130,000 files, I think, MP3s, and all of them have transcripts. So I can turn these into exercises just like this one. Let's play another.
Alle Einheiten werden Hauptquartier zentral koordiniert.
Maybe you can't hear the audio too clearly, but I can hear it pretty clearly. So if you were to play this yourself on your computer, you would have the same sound experience. I think this is correct.
Führerschein und Fahrzeugpapiere, bitte.
So just before I transcribe this, if you get it correct, you don't get any confirmation. You just go on to the next impression. And the idea is to pack as many impressions as possible into 25 minutes, the length of a Pomodoro session. Replay.
Führerschein und Fahrzeugpapiere, bitte. Führerschein und Fahrzeugpapiere, bitte.
Okay, so I misspelled this syllable, and you see the diff, the red means get rid of it, and the yellow means add it. It's really just a swap. Let's play a little bit more. This is just that. State die Internetverbindung.
Dann rumpelte es im Inneren und es gab einen Ruck.
Dann rumpelte es im Inneren und
Dann rumpelte es im Inneren und es gab einen Ruck.
I think that's right. And I have played this before. This is a review. But one thing in German you'll notice is that the einen is not usually said einen, it's ein. So heavy exposure to dictation exercises actually exposes you to how native speakers say commonly said words, which is not like you'd experience in a course or at the A1 level. Think about meta search engines. Have to play it again. Maybe that. And again, the diff. So the red is what's to be rejected, and the yellow is what's to be added. We only see the evaluation if the transcript is wrong. Yours refers to mine. Theirs refers to the official transcript coming from Mozilla Common Voice once I download this Common Voice Corpus 1, 4, 10, etc. And the diff is provided by Neil Fraser's diff-match-patch tool, which is available here on, that's Neil Fraser. It's available on GitHub. This is a pull request actually, but diff-match-patch. You can download Java, JavaScript, and implementations in other languages. And we'll play just one more. I'm hoping to get one horribly wrong.
Lass uns den Brotkasten an diese Seite stellen. Lass uns den Brotkasten an diese Seite stellen.
Maybe that.
Lass uns den Brotkasten an diese Seite stellen.
And yeah, so the transcript has to be perfect for it to be accepted. We could configure it to allow you to get one letter wrong and still go on to the next, maybe not get corrected, but the programming is a lot harder if we're going to give partial credit as opposed to failure or success. It's a much simpler program to write. And I don't think that giving you partial credit for this kind of thing is really going to more rapidly is going to accelerate your language learning. Because as Evan de Milliner has said about Latin, we can never underestimate how much repetition we need. Yes, the brain is a pattern machine, but it needs a lot of exposure to the data in the form of sound, hence Mozilla Common Voice, which is spoken by human speakers. We don't use synthesis or text-to-speech tools like Amazon's Polly for any of these sentences. There's no need to do this. All language learning apps should really be built using human voice data. Only by exposing the brain to such data are you going to approach an advanced level, such as C1 in the European Common Reference Framework for languages. That's really the goal, not just playing around as a hobbyist, but really with any language learning, we want to speak well with natives at the C1 level or higher. One more. Okay, well, after 5 minutes, this one comes back. Elektrifizierung scheint dringend notwendig.
Führerschein und Fahrzeugpapiere, bitte. Führerschein und Fahrzeugpapiere, bitte.
9 Dateien wurden in den Papierkorb verschoben. 9 Dateien wurden in den Papierkorb verschoben.
Not sure about this one. Let's give it a try. And I can click submit, or I can just hit Control Enter.
9 Dateien wurden in den Papierkorb verschoben.
And there you go. Every session goes on for about 25 minutes. There's no header on the top. There's no footer on the bottom. So all your attention is allocated to each audio impression. You're trying to train your brain to learn the sounds, pick out the words from in the stream of sentences. And yeah, that's about it. We don't need to play the whole 25 minutes. I could go to the end of the session and just show you the result. The result's not very good. So just 10, we've only played 10 attempts to transcribe, and we've only played 8 distinct exercises. I've seen only 2 new ones. I got them both wrong. Of the ones I played, I only got 40% right. I've actually only studied German with this application since about, if I scroll down, you'll see April 28th. So Yeah, I'm still a beginner in this regard. In other languages, I've come much further along. That's a brief introduction, anyway, to this application. We'll say more about the fundamental building blocks in other videos. We'll also say more about how to write this kind of thing yourself if you would like to learn a language and just run the server locally on your computer.